What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dark Kel coming from the rig with another informative video, man. So, guys, today we talking fuel cards for owner operators, man. Fuel cards that will save you, not just fuel cards that will save you money, man. So if you guys like to save money, then stick around and watch the video, man. So here we go, man. The fuel card that I'm gonna talk about today is TransConnect Services fuel card. The TCS fuel card, they run with EFS. This is a great fuel card, you know what I'm saying, for those smaller companies, you know, like got your own authority, or if you're running for a small company where you gotta supply your, you know, pay for your own fuel, where, you know, they'll give you the money, you pay for fuel as a company driver, or you're just an owner operator for a smaller carrier and you gotta pay for your own fuel, you know what I'm saying, or you're working for a carrier that limits you to only fuel in pilots and flying J's, which is my case. With the company that I'm hauling loads for, that I'm leased to right now, I can only fuel in pilots and flying J's with their EFS card. So I have two TCS cards. I have one for my truck that I got running local. If you guys see my previous videos, you know that I own two trucks. I got an 05 Century and I got this Kenworth 2008, the W9. So I got two fuel cards from TCS through my company. I got one for the local truck and one for me to have you on the road. And you would say, why if you already have a fuel card? Well, I'm gonna tell you, me personally, I like TA fuel. It might just be a me thing, you know, but I feel like that fuel just burns slower. It's more pure. Like TA fuel is always that, like that, I call it that money green fuel. It's like that lime green color, and I like that fuel. Plus, I like their showers. They got the country pride. I got my own bias reasons why I like TAs better. Unfortunately, with this company that I'm leased to, which is a great company, I can only fuel in pilots and flying J's, and that's cool. I do that, but I always throw a little money on that TCS card in case I find myself in a situation where sometimes you can't find a pilot or a flying J. There's nothing but loves around, or mom and pop truck stops. You gotta be able to fuel without having to get a code. That's where the TCS cards comes in. And this TCS cards, look, I'm pretty sure the reason that this company only allows us to fuel in pilots and flying J's because they got some kind of agreement with them where they get kickback, which is money back. You know what I'm saying? That's the case I have with TCS. So I'm going to give you an example of the kind of money you can save with the TCS fuel card. So before we get into that, if you guys are already convinced and you want a fuel card, you've been looking for one, you bumped into this video, the TCS fuel card is free to obtain. All you got to do is go to Google and put TCS fuel card, TransConnect Services fuel card. You call them up and they'll ship you one or as many cards as you need. They ship it to you free of no charge. It takes 7 to 14 days to get to you. Once you get the fuel card, you got options the way you load them up, because you know there's not a credit card, so it's not gonna have, you know, there's gonna be no money available. You gotta load it up. It's a prepaid fuel card, but you'll save a lot of money. So the option that I go with is the Western Union option. I have a Western Union app that I have, you know, linked to my bank. So the way it works is like, basically, if you want to do it through your bank, you can. There are no fees if you do it through the bank. But if you load money up, like let's say you load money up on Monday morning, the funds will be available the next business day, Tuesday morning. So that's why I don't go that route, because sometimes you need to load up the money and you need it now. So there is another way where you can do it, like through like a wire, a transfer wire or something. I don't even, it's complicated, but the way I go is the way you get the money immediately. You get it, I can't say immediately, because TransConnect Services, a lot of people use their fuel cards, and they load up monies that's come to them. They disperse them into the fuel cards every half an hour of the hour. So basically, like twice, so every 30 minutes, whatever money, whatever you know, transaction have come in, they'll do the payouts. So if there's only 1 minute left to the next payout and I load up the fuel card, my money will be available in a minute. But if there's 30 minutes, if they just did a payout and I just loaded the money, then I don't have to wait till the half an hour for the money to be available. But that's better than waiting a whole day. Anyway, the fees, if you go through Western Union like I do, Western Union charges $7.99. That's their fee. And then TransConnect Services charges you a $10 fee for, you know, putting the funds available immediately. Again, if you don't want to pay fees, you can just go through your bank if you got the time, and it's free. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing about the fees. I'm gonna give you an example. So TransConnect Services, they have great savings if you fuel at any petrol or TAs. Yep. My favorite truck stop. So I'm gonna give you an example. Last night, my brother, I got my truck working local. He put $200 of fuel. He went inside. He prepaid $200. You can do it at the pump as well, but he likes to go inside. He likes to get the receipt, whatever. So he went and he filled up $200. He prepaid for $200 with the fuel card. He went outside. He put $200 in the truck of diesel. Well, after you're done fueling and everything, you'll have a receipt that says $200. You know what I'm saying? The gallons and all that. But on the fuel card, he only really wasted 60. It was 69 and some change, like 69.74, something like that. 169. I'm sorry. He saved about $30 and some change just because he fueled at a TA. Now, $30 and some change, that's some serious savings for a little $200 fill up. The most I've seen him save, we put like $500 and some dollars one time, and I think it was like 50 something bucks, like 57 bucks. Kickback. That's kickback money. That's basically TransConnect saying thank you for fueling at a TA. You save money. So now think about it. You're putting $500 of fuel, but you're only being charged about $440 something. That's some serious stuff right there, man. That's serious savings. So even though you got fees, I'm gonna give you an example. My local truck goes to about $1,500 of fuel a week. You might think that's a lot for a local truck, but the truck goes to Miami, to Jacksonville. It goes all around the state of Florida, and Florida's big. And he works basically almost 24 hours a day. He's always on call. The hours, the DOT hours are different for local drivers. But anyway, I digress. So anyway, he goes about $1,500 a week on fuel. In lumper fees, about $300. So we don't pay for that because, like I said, I got that truck leased out to a local company. I have him driving the truck. We have an arrangement. So that guy gives me the money for the lumper and the fuel on Mondays. So basically, he transfers me, after our payment, he gives me $1,800. And what I do is that I load that money into the fuel card, the TCS fuel card. One-time fee of $18. Now, the lumpers is an EFS code. Every EFS code is $3. So he doesn't ever really use 4 a week. But let's just say that he uses 4 a week. Let's just say, for the video's sake. That's $3. 3 times 4, that's 12 bucks. $18 to load up the money, the $18. Charge $18 to load it up into a fuel card. So you're about $30 of fees for the week total. Remember what I said earlier? One fueling of $200, you save $30 and some change. You basically covered your fees with one fueling. So if he would listen to me and fuel 500, 500, and 500, then every time that he fuels, he would be saving $50 plus. Some TAs you save more than others, okay? But that's what I'm trying to say. So if you always schedule yourself where you can fuel at TAs, you're gonna save at least $100 to $100 and some dollars a week. Money that's still on your fuel card. You already went through the money that was actually there for fuel. So basically, he'll go through the whole $1,500. But then by the end of the week, there's still like $150, $120 left on the fuel card because of the savings. Now that's freaking awesome. That could be used for cash advances, for oil, truck washes, whatever. So it works. Now remember, when I first started with TransConnect Services, the mistake was that this guy, the guy from the small company, was sending me the payments like 500 here, 200 there, 300. And it was multiple transactions, so it wasn't working. Until I said, hold up, I need you to send me the payment all in one lump sum so I can load in the fuel card because there's a fee, and it works great. Ever since we've been doing it like that, everything is good. So guys, if you're looking for a good fuel card that's accepted almost everywhere, because it's not just TAs, that fuel card is accepted in all major truck stops. Even if they take EFS, it's accepted. It's accepted in all fuel. If there's truck diesel, it's accepted, okay? Because anywhere they put truck diesel, most likely they're gonna accept EFS card. Sorry guys, my radio's on. So there it is, guys. If you guys are looking for a good fuel card that can save you money, it's the TCS fuel card, TransConnect Services. Look them up, save some money. And that's what it is. If you guys like this video, then thumbs up. If not, then thumbs down. It's all good, man. This is all informative stuff right here. So it's your boy Darkel in the trucking life, keeping it real, man. So guys, keep the rubber down and stay safe. Your boy Darkel out. Peace.